Did you know I'm gonna come with it? Come with the 10 minutes. I want you staring into these pretty brown eyes. Hey guys, this is Tiffany Jaye coming to you live. 10 minutes with yours truly. I hope you like the show. Check it out. I want to do something different. So I'm gonna go to my Twitter account, read my tweets, and tell you where my mind has been and just give you an insight. That's basically what this is, 10 minutes with Tiffany Jaye. So there's one tweet. It says, trying to create room, create space for myself in the ether. I was looking somewhere and it basically, that's whatever this girl was. No, that's what it was. Somebody who's a Delta is just now about to become the Iron somebody, some Iron Girl or something with Marvel. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I don't know, like we never know what's going on behind the scenes. But I told myself, I said, okay, if I just continue to create, like they say, you know, your gifts will make room for you. Create, create, create. Somebody's going to stumble upon something that's going to stumble upon something that's going to stumble upon something that's going to lead to me. So I want to continue to put stuff out there. And then eventually, like, there will be a space for me in this world, in the culture, in the industry. So that's where that tweet came from. I had also said, learning that I can plan all day, but if I don't execute, it will be all for nothing. So once I've gotten over the fear of, oh, who's going to read or look at my content, I just create and allow it to fall on the proper ears, which is what I was saying. And then I need to have the desire. Oh, I was thinking about having a desire to write scripts and see where they go, or more so like stories, because I feel like scripts have a particular format. But right now I want to write stories and then someone can help me develop them into a script. So yeah, okay. Next one is, some days may be dry while others tend to flood over. Don't underestimate your influence or your brand. There are always eyes and ears to open and receive the knowledge that you're kicking. So I was thinking some days that I have planning days and then I just spit out all of my content and then I schedule it out throughout the weeks or throughout the days, right? And some days I feel like they're low days, and then I'm on day 31 or 32 of my positive week affirmation journey, right? 6-week affirmation journey. When I went back to day ones and day twos, I realized that it actually made some traction and got somewhere. So I was like, okay, it may take time. There may be a lag. Like my influence may not be as instant as some of the larger stars, but it's out there. People are getting it. People are grasping it, and they're learning like who I am as an individual, as an artist in this world. This morning, I had wrote on here, realizing how much of a business tool my phone actually is. I feel like I'm a whole live company and I have board meetings with me, myself, and I. And then we, like the entity is me, we execute and then we watch the manifestation, which is basically everything that I have been talking about. Somebody that I used to know, not used to know, how you gonna used to know somebody? Somebody had text or tweeted, they were like, I'm $100 over budget for my Christmas gifts. And then I retweeted and I said, I'm under budget. Nobody's getting nothing from me this year but a card. I'm going to try to, I keep telling myself every year I'm going to plan so I can have things. I know there was one year I did very, very well at my job and we had a lot of overtime, and I was able to get like my family and a lot of my friends pictures and cards. And then I remember I got my family pictures from some of the stuff that we had taken throughout the year. This year, it just may be cards. I may put $1 in it. Oh, I can do that. That'll be kind of funny. Get a card. And then put $1, get a whole bunch of dollar bills, like where everybody's going to be in the family. And then get another piece of paper that says $100, like later in life. That'll be a cool, funny little joke. Okay. And all right. So let's see. Day 31. That's what today is. That's what it is. So day 31 of my journey, 6-week healing journey. You'll never be bored when you try something new. There's really no limit to what you can do. That's by Dr. Seuss. And so if you explore something, if you are interested in something, you'll never, like if people are sitting around and they have nothing to do, think about something that you've always wanted to do or something that you're interested in. Sometimes we find ourselves down different rabbit holes. Ooh, take the blue pill or the red pill. And it doesn't necessarily really lead anywhere. for me and what I'm trying to do in my life is go down rabbit holes that actually develop good fruit. So that's what I want to do. There's a picture on here that I tweeted from, I found this somewhere online, of this beautiful woman. And I'm like, I want to frame it, number one, as art, just because. And then I want to draw it. I think what I should do is go back to a lot of some of my old work, like my drawings, and go back over them in a different medium. That's something that I should do. That's something that I think I'm going to explore. I had spent like I think it was like $80 on this suitcase set, an art set with all this different types of stuff. It's got oil pastels, oil, acrylic paint, color pencils. So I need to be using it. I actually got it from my niece, but she's 6. And so we did a project with it. But I think because she likes to draw. But I think I'm going to use it for myself because it's just sitting there doing nothing. So I really need to put it to use. Let's see. Next one says, when I'm bored, I say to myself, self, you should work out and do something productive. And then I actually basically get something to eat and go to sleep. Now, I do sometimes work out, and I'm actually doing so much better. My goal is 3 times a week, basically, to do it so that I can create a system, a habit. And once I start getting into my intense, intense interval workouts, I'll definitely, hopefully see some results. The main thing right now is what I'm doing is doing a lot of cooking at home instead of buying out, to number one, save money. And then I can put some of that money back into some stocks or save. That's the goal, because I have a lot of debt that I need to get down so that we can move forward in life. Okay, I had wrote Carl Thomas emotional album, something I want to maybe listen to. Let's see, what else? Just talking about Rugrats. I had been on Rugrats for a minute now. My niece got me onto Rugrats again. And mind you, like, she had watched the entire first season and is telling me about it. And I was like, I know. I've seen all these characters before you. And then I went down a binge of a few Michael Jackson videos. It's funny how you can watch 4 or 5 Michael Jackson videos and be 2 hours in just on 5 videos, which is hilarious. Okay. I talked about distractions earlier, so I just want to repeat it because I posted it again about having an impeccable focus, which is something that I pride myself on. But when your heartstrings get pulled and become distracted, how do you get back on track? So you can refer back to episode 24 on that. That was something happened and threw me off, and I felt like I was about to fall back into a bad spell of thinking that I didn't need to be. Here's something. This one, I'm not sure if she's a personality or whoever, but she had posted a picture of something on Facebook, and her reply was, "This is why she's rarely on Facebook. Bye." Because somebody said in comment to this girl's picture, "Your hair was so beautiful, but with the braids, it looks awful. You are beautiful to wear braids. Please go." I guess you are too beautiful to wear braids is what she was saying. Please go back to the way it was. And it's just kind of like, why do people have the audacity to even tell somebody how to wear their hair? I had wrote, the beauty of black hair is that it is so versatile and you can do whatever you want, whenever you want. The audacity of this lady to say that. This is insane. Shaking my head. And I just wrote that she's beautiful. We should be uplifting each other. And if you don't have anything nice to say, just be quiet, please. Let's see what else. There's a picture or there's a meme. What's her name? Lindsay Lohan. And the meme is how she's, it says walking into work and she's like crying or whatever. And I told one of my friends, I was like, we not doing this no more. We not going to work, in pain. We not going to work feeling terrible about our jobs and nothing like that. And it was a situation where I'm trying to create a space of peace for her with a new job. So those are the things that I think about. Sometimes work can be tiresome and overbearing, and it's just like, I don't want to do this anymore. And if you don't have a job that you enjoy, I hope and pray that you are able to find a space in your 24-hour day that you can pour back into yourself after being depleted from your job. So that was what that was about. Yeah. So I thought that was cool. That was different. I might do that. I might continue to do that, like kind of just go through my tweets and just kind of read them off and then just kind of spin off of where my mind was. But that was it for this particular episode. Thank you guys for rocking with me, and we'll tune in next time.
That was another edition of 10 Minutes with Tiffany Jaye. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves, because I know I did. You can find more episodes on my website, www.tjayetaylor.com, and go to podcasts. But don't stop there. Hop on over to the music tab and rock out to your favorite Tiffany Jaye records, starting with my latest single, Work For It. Available for streaming and downloads on all major platforms, with a bomb video showcase on YouTube featuring the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina.